Hi, I'm Michael with Campaign.com, and I'm with Katie. And Katie, if you'd like to introduce yourself, what's your first and last name, and why are you here today at the Women's Frontrunners?
Sure, I'm Katie Glick, and I'm the Political Correspondent for Cosmo magazine.
And tell me about this event. What happened today? What sort of speakers, what sort of discussions did you have?
Well, the event was sponsored by Lifetime, and Cosmo magazine was also actually a co-sponsor. And the day's just it's really been an amazing experience. We've seen a number of very prominent female members of Congress, and we've seen female leaders in the media, and I got to speak, which is exciting. It's really just been women who are in the public sphere kind of talking to younger women who won this Future Frontrunners contest, which also sponsored by Lifetime, and involved an essay talking about why women want to be president.
Sure, and why don't you tell us a little bit about your role at Cosmo Girl, how you got involved with that?
Sure. I actually got involved with that through another contest. In the September edition of the magazine, the letter from the editor said that the magazine was looking for one girl to go to the major events of the 2008 election and to cover them from a youth perspective. So I applied, you had to write an essay, and I found out I was in the top 5, so I did an interview, and after that I won, which is exciting. So I write columns for the magazine, I have a weekly blog, and I got to go to Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, covering the conventions, got to meet with Speaker Pelosi at the Capitol, so it's been a lot of really
And then we also heard that
experiences.
you got into Northwestern
Right.
Journalism School, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
What do you think are the most pressing issues facing women today?
Women. That's a good question. I would say at least that the most pressing issues facing women would be the most pressing issues facing Americans as a whole, and I would say that there's a lot of issues with gas prices. I think that's something that affects all of us. I would say that there are issues with the environment. I would say that the question of what happens next in Iraq is that should be a concern to voters. And then from a women's perspective, specifically, I would say the question of what the next president will do with regard to Roe v. Wade is important to consider. But it's a big election, and there's a lot of really critical issues, and in terms of foreign policies also.
And a lot of people have been talking about how this is a historical election. We have Hillary Clinton, a woman, first woman to get that far in a presidential campaign. And we have Barack Obama, an African American. We also have John McCain, who's a veteran. So I think, all in all, it is a historical time. How do you feel that Hillary getting this far relates to women and possibly the future of women running for either the presidency or any other political seat or chair?
Well, I think that she set a great precedent for women, and certainly, regardless of your views of Senator Clinton's politics, I think that as women we can be proud of all that she's achieved, and she can certainly serve as an inspiration to those of us who may want to pursue politics into the future.
Sure, and where do you see yourself in the future? I know that you've been at this event.
Right.
Where will you be in 5 years? Where will you be in 10 years?
Hopefully employed. I hope to be involved in something involving politics and media. Not quite sure yet what that will be, but I'd love to do a lot of political journalism, be fun to be a foreign correspondent. At some point might be good to run for office, but I'm 18, so I hopefully have some time.
Sure. Well, I appreciate your time, and I congratulate you on all your successes.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And thank you.